You will see the screen, all of you. Shall we start? Okay, what about other class? Did ma'am complete shares and dividend for all the class? Response. Yes. Okay, shares and dividend. See, formulas will be totally different, student. They would have taught in a different way. I'll teach all easy formulas. You'll be able to solve all the questions. Fine. So first thing, shares. You should know what is shares. You should know what is dividend. Okay. So when it comes to shares and dividend, I'll give an example. If someone had to start a company, if you have to start a company, you need lot of investment. For example, imagine you need 10 crores. Okay. If you're starting this company, any company worth 10 crores, a single person will not have so much of money, students, to invest in a company. A single person will not have this much of amount. So what the company people, for example, A and B are partner. A and B are two partners. They wanted to start a company. Okay, let us take Flipkart. So if A and B together, if they want to start Flipkart, they have to invest 10 crores. Okay, 10 crores. So each have to spend how much? Each have to invest how much? If the total 5 crores, right? A has to invest 5 and B has to invest 5. Imagine both, they don't have 5 crores with them. They don't have 5 crores, they have only 2 crores. No, no. Imagine both have only 2 crores, students. They have only 2 crores with them. 1 crore AS and 1 crore B. So to set up a company, they need 10 crores. What's the shortage amount here? No, no. Both together have 2 crores. Together. A has 1 crore, B has 1 crore. Together they have 2 crores. How much is shortage here? 10 minus 2 is 8 crore. 8 crores is missing. So what they'll do is, they'll do an advertise or they'll ask others to join. Others to join. Okay, whoever is willing, they can join. So what they'll do, imagine if they want to start Flipkart. Flipkart, they'll divide this company into 10 shares. Into 10 shares. Okay. Yes, tell me, Bhargav. See, Bhargavi, in between, if you're missing, you're leaving, again it is tough, Bhargavi. What you didn't understand, I've just asked one simple question. When I'm teaching, you leave the meeting, then it is very tough. What you didn't understand in this? Tell me what I taught. Okay, what question I asked? Tell me what question I asked. What question did I ask? What you didn't understand this? I didn't ask any question or explain. I just told if you have to start a company, you need 10 crores. See, those who are leaving, Bhargavi, keep your video on, Bhargavi. All of you turn on the video, students. Keep the videos on. Be quick. All of you keep the videos on. In between, you, if you leave or rejoin, how can I teach again and again? Keep the videos on, all of you. Yeah, be quick, students. Bhargavi, turn it on. Others, I'll tell you. Angel, keep it on. These students, they never answer. Bhargavi, Angel. Okay, others are fine. You can just leave. Bhargavi, Angel doesn't on. Okay, these two keep the videos on, students. Bhargavi and Angel. I'll explain once again. Bhargavi, if you leave the meeting, that's it. Okay, I'm monitoring you from another device. Did you understand? Look here, students. Shares and dividend. First, you should know what is share and dividend. Before that, if you have to start a company, example Flipkart, okay, you need 10 crores of investment. 10 crores investment. There are two people, A and B. A has only 1 crore, B has 1 crore. What's the total amount they have together? 2 crores. If you need 10 crores, they have only 2 crores. What's the shortfall? 8. They need more 8 crores. Imagine this Flipkart. I'll split into 10 parts. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Or instead of Flipkart, imagine a company or a building, students. Just imagine building. If you have to construct a building, the total cost is 10 crores. Okay, 10 crores. Building, just relate with company. If you want to start a company or building, 10 crores. So at present, AB has only 2 crores, 8 crores missing. This building I'll split into 10 parts. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 10 parts, these 10. So each part is worth 1 crore. 1 crore here and 1 crore here. So if you want to construct entire building which has 10 parts, at present AB has only 2 crores. So how many parts they can construct? How many parts? They can construct only 2 parts. And for the remaining 8 parts, they have to ask someone for money, okay, for amount, or they can give an advertisement. They can give an ad. Whoever is willing, they can invest in their company, students. Invest in the company. For example, C invest. C is going to invest 2 crores. So for 2 crores, how many blocks does B get? 2 blocks. This one is belongs to C. Now D comes into the company. Okay, D will tell that I'm going to invest 4 crores. How many blocks will D get? Yes, D will get 4 blocks. Remaining there are 2. So E, there's another person E. E tells I'll give 1 and F will give 1. Each will get how many blocks? 1 block, right? E1 will get and F will get 1. So this is how they'll collect money from all these 5 people. So now total how many people are there? The idea of starting a company was whose idea? Idea was A and B. Just because they didn't have that 10 crores, they have taken 4 more people along with them. And these 4 people have invested in the company, students. Okay, if I write company, you won't understand. That's the reason I've written building here, which means these 4 extra people have invested in this different parts, okay, different part of a building. So 2 crores, 4, 1. Total, they have 10 crores with them. So this share, A, how many parts A gets? A gets 2 parts, right? That we call as shares. Share. So this entire building it is split into 10 parts or 10 shares. In that B gets 2 share. What about D? How many shares D get? 4 shares. This is the concept of shares, the main name of this chapter, shares. So a company will be split into different number of shares or different number of parts. The other meaning of share is parts. Okay. So each share or each part will be sold. Students will be sold. E will get 1 part or 1 share. F will get 1 part or 1 share. In the same way, D will get how many shares? D will get 4 shares. Okay, D will get 4 shares. This is known as shares. Now, this investment. Erase all this. Initially, how much is this one part going for, students? Initially, how much is this one part? A and B decided. A and B decided to share that, to sell that one part. Initially, it is 1 crore. Okay, one part of the building is 1 crore. This initial price is what we call it as nominal price. Nominal price, or we call it as face value. Okay, nominal price or nominal value, or we also call it as face value. Okay, face value. Face value is the original value. We also call it as original value. Okay, what do you call this original value, students, which A and B as set? What do you call this original value as? Nominal value, there are three names: nominal value, face value, original value. We also call it as par value. Par. So these are the original value before starting a company or before starting construction of a building or before the company. This is the original value. Okay, 1 crore. Is this clear? Till here, did you understand what is meant by share? Okay, now second part. Second part. See, once again, I'll just repeat. A and B want to start a company. The entire cost price of the company or the building, students, basically like building, it is 10 crores. They didn't have enough of investment. Okay, they didn't have enough of investment, and the idea was A and B. So what A and B decided, let us construct building. In that building will include like a ground. Okay, a ground, a swimming pool, then what else? A theater. Okay, lot of things. This idea was given by A and B. So they had 8 crore shortage. They had to get in C, D, E, and F. So what they decided, to construct this building into 10 parts, to split into 10 parts. Each part was sold for 1 crore. Okay, so C was ready to buy 3 parts, 3 shares. D was ready to buy 4, so 4 shares, E1 and F1. Total there are 6 members now, each part. So when they invest, before starting the construction, they quoted one building or one part for 1 crore. This price, whatever they quoted initially before they constructed or before the company started, we call nominal value or we call face value. NV stands for nominal value, face value, par value, or original value. Original. These are the 4 names given. Now, second part of the question. Nominal value, we got to know what are the costs. Second part, once the construction is started, students, once the construction has started. Now, how many shares C has bought? Number of shares. 3. This is known as number of share. Number of share is nothing but 3 parts. What about D? D is bought. Is bought 3. D is bought 4. E has 1. F has 1. So it depends on the investment. In the 10 crores, if A and B has more amount, 5 crores. Okay, imagine A and B has 5 crores. The remaining 5 crores, whatever they want, they'll get in more people. Fine, it depends on how much you have planned and how much you get. Okay, the number of people you get and the number of shares they buy. Fine, next, after construction, imagine after construction, 10 parts. See, let me take this as part 1 and part 2, part 3 and 4. In these 4 parts, students, 4 parts of the building, imagine there is park. Only for these 4 parts, there are park. Okay, there is park here. For the 5th part of the building, 5th part in the sense, 5th block, 6th block, there is no park, it's just an house. Just houses are there. Then for 7th block, 8th block, like an apartment, 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th. For 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, there are park plus swimming pool. So after construction, this has only, everything has house, but 5th and 6th has only house. So when you're selling it to other people, which apartment will get sold for more rate? Swimming pool. So which one? Which one gets sold for more rate? 7, 8, 10, 9, 10. So people, what is the actual cost price of each block before construction? What was the actual cost price? 1 crore. After construction, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do you think it will be sold for 1 crore or more than 1? More than 1. I'll keep it as 2 crores. The value is increased, right? So we tell the share value is increased. Share value is increased. Share is nothing but one part. Share value is increased. And this increase in price, this 2 crores, we don't call nominal value. Fine. Some person wants to buy X, Y, Z. There are 3 more new people who want to buy. So before construction, if they have invested, they'd have got for 1 crore. After construction, they have to pay 2 crores. This 2 crores what they're paying after construction is called market value. So once you construct something, or once you open the company, once you start running your company, whatever you sell, we call it as market value, students. We call it as market value, MV. Okay, so this 2 crores will be MV. In the same way, park. If normal house is 1 crore, that is house number 5 and 6. Look at house number 5 and 6. It has no park or swimming pool. It will only go for 1 crore. Okay, whichever has just park, that share will go for, let me write 2 crores. Whichever has park and swimming pool, I'll take it as 3 crores. So all this change in value, we call it as market values. If it doesn't change, if their value remains same, market value is equal to nominal value. Is this concept clear? Did you understand? What is market value? Market value is increase, students. Once you start the company or once you finish the construction, when you sell the number of shares, that is known as market value. Now, whoever buys this 1, 2, 3 and 4, these 4 buildings or these 4 shares, we will tell that market value is greater than nominal value. So market value was 2 crores, market value was only 1 crore. So the person who's buying 1, 2, 3 and 4, he is going to pay 1 crore extra for that, 1 crore extra. Here we tell market value is equal to nominal value. The initial cost and after construction, it's the same. Whatever they quoted, it's the same. For this, we tell the same thing. Market value is greater than nominal value. Okay, so basically market value is just increased value, students. Once it gets into market, not increased, once it gets into market, the finished product. Okay, when it comes to company, it's the same thing. Now I gave an example of building. Let me take a company. You can take company as Flipkart. Okay, same. To make this company, you need 10 crores. Okay, same. A plus B, there only, let me take 5 crores this time. 5 crores. So how much is shortage now? There are only 5 crores together. How much is shortage, students? The shortage of 5 crores, right? The shortage of 5 crores. So same thing, they'll get investors. The one who's going to invest in your company, we call investors. Okay, or you call shareholders. So this entire 10 crore, these are some terms you have to remember. Entire 10 crores is capital value. So if you want to start a company, the 10 crore is capital. A and B can invest only this much investment. They can only invest 5 crores. The shortage of 5 crores, they have to get in some more people. And those who come and buy the share, student, share is nothing but this company will split into smaller parts. Okay, this company is split into smaller parts, and those who buy those smaller parts, giving this 5 crores, we call it as shareholders. Shareholders or investors. Okay, imagine they started this company, students. They started Flipkart for 10 crores. All of you know Flipkart, right? Is Flipkart doing well now? Is it under loss or profit? Flipkart. It's under profit. So if, remember, before someone starts Flipkart, it is for 10 crores. Now Flipkart is running successfully, students. Will it be less than 10 crores or more than 10 crores? The worth of Flipkart. More than 10 crores. This 10 crores was just nominal value, starting value. Okay. So those in the beginning, Flipkart, I don't know when, 2005 or something it started. A and B had started, you think. Okay. Those who trusted in this company, they thought, okay, this company will do well, and they would have invested. That is known as nominal value, face value, or original value, NV, 10 crores. Now the company is worth 100 crores. Imagine the company is worth 100 crores. Fine. So starting this 10 crores, I'll write here, starting Flipkart, Okay, they divide it into small parts like this, like 10 crores in the sense I'll take it as 5 parts. They divide into 5 shares, students, 5 shares. So if the entire value is 10 crore, how much share? Each mute the call, lot of background noise. Each share is how many crores? 2 crores. Okay, A has this one share worth 2 crore, B has only 2 crores today. Remaining 6 crores they got in some other investors. Okay, imagine they got C here, D and E. Each invested 2 crores. Total they have six parts. Total they have only 5 parts. Yes, it is available. These three are public, right? C, D and public. Yeah, it is available. That is what you call investment. Have you heard about the shares? Share market? True. Okay, share market is available to public as well, students. Okay, that's a different concept. I'll explain in the last. For now, just remember this Flipkart is split into 5 parts. Total investment is 10 crores. Each part is 2 crores. A and B are partner. They announced it. They made it online in Facebook or Instagram, students. Seeing that 3 people had arrived. These 3 people can be anyone. They can be their friends, family members, or even public. So before starting Flipkart, they invested 2 crores. Okay. Now 100 crores. Now the company worth is 100 crores. Same 5 parts are available. Same 5 parts. Okay. Same 5 parts. 100 divided by 5 is how much? How much is 100 divided by 5, students? 20, right? So each part is worth how much now? Each part is worth 20 crores. So before starting Flipkart, it was only 2 crores. Now each part is worth 20 crore. Is it profit or loss for them? It's a profit, right? So these 20 crores are known as market value. It's in profit. Now imagine this, students. Now imagine this. Flipkart is not doing well. They invested 10 crores. Flipkart is doing well. They got 100 crores. A and B are still there in the company. C wants to leave. Okay, C wants to leave the company. D and E are there. C wants to leave. If C wants to leave the company, someone else has to buy this. Example, C wants to leave. This is vacant. A new person X has to buy this company. One part. How much he has to pay? 2 crores or 20 crores? That is known as market value, current value. Okay, the person X, he can't tell that long back when Flipkart started, you paid 2 crores, even I have to pay 2 crores. It's not like that. Okay, so those who want to buy it now, Flipkart was started in 2005. Let me write here 2005 or something, 10. I'll just give some random years, students. 2005. Let me write 2005. This is 2020. I'll write 2006. This is 2026. It's been almost 10 years. So starting this 2 crores is known as nominal value. Now after 20 years, it's been 20 years, Flipkart is doing well. Now the company's worth is around 100 crores. C wants to leave the company. Someone else wants to buy this share. So this company is no longer available for 20. This share is no longer available for 2 crores. The new rate is 20 crores. This new rate is what we call market value. Okay, so market value is the current value, students, market value. So if X wants to buy this share, it is known as market value. And why do you think X wants to buy one share? Can someone answer? Why do you think X wants to buy? Because yes, the company is running in profit, right? So X would think in another 20 years, let me write 2046. If it is 100 crores, he thinks the company will become at least 200 crores, right? At least 200 crores. In another 20 years, company will become 200 crores. Then the same 5 shares, how much is each share, students? Now 200 divided by 5 is 200 divided by 5, let it 40. So now in 2046, how much will each share go to? Go up to 40. In 2046, if someone else want to buy a share, it is no longer available for 2 crores or 20 crores. How much you have to pay? 40. This is one scenario. Imagine Flipkart doesn't do well. It's a failure. Okay, X has left. X is left. I mean, C is left. C was the one who sold this company, right? C was the one who sold. This part I'll explain later. I'll tell you how much C will get. That is later. Imagine X has bought for 20 crores. After 20 years, in 2046, Flipkart is not doing well. Not only Flipkart, any company. Out of 100 crores, it is going under loss. It is making only 50 crores a year. Now tell me this each share. How much will it go for? Each share. Each share will go for how much? 10 crores. In 2046, it will go only for 10 crores. If you think the number of year is too much to understand, let me take 2025, 26 and 27 just for example. Okay, so let me just take 25, 26 and 27 Flipkarts. 2025, 26, 2027. 2027. So C sold the company, students. What did C do? It invested 2 crores in 25. Within 1 year, it got 20 crores. C was happy. C sold the company. I'll tell you this rate. How much C got, I'll tell you later. Next, X had bought in 2026, this year, for 20 crores. Okay, hoping that next year Flipkart sales will increase next year. But unfortunately, the sales are dropped. The total value of the company became 50 crores. So again, A S B here, the new person X, D and E. How much did X lose? Can you tell me how much did X lose investing in this company? X lost 10 crores. This is how the company, the actual scenario in real life, it works. So hoping that a company will do well, people will start investing. Okay, so definitely they'll start losing value. But do you think for A, B, D and E, was there any major loss for A, B, D and E? No, right? Starting, how much they invested? Starting they invested 2 crore. In 2026, how much returns did they get? What's their profit? From 2 to 20, their profit what was? 18 crores. Out of 18 crores in 2026, how much are they losing? 10 crores. Even if you minus crores, they're still under, right? They how much profit? Crores profit. This is how current market value. This one changes, students. What you call shares, investment and share works. So people cannot predict whether company will do well or loss. So from this, what we learned is the new one X. Imagine X. They see that 100 crores there is an increase. Immediately they start investing. Whether the company does well or not, they start increasing. I mean investing. It's a loss. Okay, 8 crores. The one who was clever here was C. So when the company was increasing, C sold it. Escape. C was escape when there was decrease. A, B, D, E, they travel till the last. Up to 2027 they travel. So there's no major loss for them. Right? So 10 crores. Imagine E wants to leave. In 2027, E wants to sell and leave. Some other new person has to buy. So how much the new person has to pay, students? Is it 2 crore, 20 crores or 10 crores? 10 crores. That is known as current market value. At present, this year, next year, whatever the value is there, that is known as market value. So I just gave an example, lengthy example, to just understand what is nominal value and market value. Is it clear? Did you all understand? So this gives the stock market. This is the meaning of stock market. So whatever I gave you example, Ruth. Okay, stock market is, stock is nothing but same like shares. Market is, it's like a physical market, students. You'll have Shivaji Nagar and KR market. In that, when you call stock market, it's a online term. So something which is not physical, virtual, stock market. Okay, even in this, yes, same like share. Same like share. If I want to start a company, I'll give one more example. If I want to start a company, for example, Okay, let me give practical examples, students. You know the way I teach. Okay, if I want to start an institute, if I want to start an institute, the investment for this institute is 1 crore. In 2026, I have this many students, around 18, 17 or 18 students. Looking at my education, in 2026, more number of students will join, right? If I advertise institute. So starting, if I want to start an institute for 1 crore, this is just a practical example, 1 crore. I just have 50 lakhs with me, 50 lakhs. What is the shortage here? How much is shortage? Okay, let me take in crores itself. Let me take in crores. 5 crores. I have only 1 crore with me. If I want to start one offline, example a school or something, how much is shortage? Yeah, because I have only 1 crore left. I need 4 crores. So what I'll do, this entire 5 crores, I'll give an advertisement. I'll split this into 5 small parts. Okay, this is known as shares. You can't literally break the institute and sell it. Instead of that, I'll create papers. All these are paperworks. I'll put 5 agreement. If entire value is 5 crore, each will be how much? How many crores? Each will be 1 crore, like this, 1 crore. Fine. So looking at the teaching, if I advertise, imagine some parents also want to invest in this. I have only 1 crore. Some parents have also want to invest. Looking at the teaching, okay. In 2027, unfortunately, I'm not able to teach well due to different reason. The company will go down or loss, under loss. Profit, yes, go under loss. Imagine there are 5 people, B, A, B, C, D. There are 5 investors, students, 5 investors. So looking at my teaching, initially they invested. If I'm not able to teach next year, or if students are not performing, so my company or the institute will definitely go under loss. So number of students will not join. This 5 crore is, imagine the fees amount. I'm going to get collection. Whoever student join, that's the fees I get. If my teaching is not good, definitely next year students will drop. Instead of getting 5 crores, I'll just be getting 3 crores. So definitely the number of shares will reduce, right? Number of shares will, this is how the company value will increase and decrease. The same example I gave in Flipkart. So now Flipkart is doing well. If it doesn't do well, the values will decrease. So imagine it goes only for, instead of 50 lakhs, it goes only 1 crore, it goes only for 50 lakhs. Goes only for 50 lakhs. Okay. So this is 2.5 crores worth. So those who invested A, B, C, D, even they'll go under loss, students. So they have invested 1 crore, they have lost 50 lakhs, minus 50 lakhs for all. Okay. This is known as market. So the market value is no longer 1 crore. Those who want to invest next year, it will be only 50 lakhs. So do you think new people will invest in that? Do you think new people will invest in my company next year? So definitely they won't invest. Okay, definitely they won't invest, but still 1 or 2 people they might think, okay, they still have belief in me. They will invest, students. Okay, they imagine they invest in 2027. They have paid this 50 lakhs. And in 2028, again, I started teaching well. My company value is increased to 10 crores. Now, how much is this each share now? If it is 10 crores, 10 divided by 5 is, each is 2 crores. So the one who trusted me in 2027 and invested 50 lakhs is going to get 2 crores. Okay. And the one who wants to invest in 2028, the company's market value will be 2 crores. Market value is 2 crore. It is no longer 1 crore. It's not the old one. It is 2 crores. This is the concept of nominal value and market value. Now, in market value, there are 3 types. Okay. In market value, there are 3 types. First thing, if the company does well, that is above nominal value. Somebody has invested, when the company has started, imagine nominal value is rupees 100. Now the company is doing well. So each share is being sold for 200. Okay, each share is being sold for 200. Market value is greater than nominal value or less than nominal value? No, no, no. Market value is 200 now. Is this greater, right? So we call it as at profit. These are the words you have to remember. So the company is at profit. Now, if nominal value is 100, the market value is also 100 students. Company is not doing well. Okay, or balance state. We call it as at par. So the meaning of at profit is market value will be greater than nominal value. The meaning of at par is market value will be equal to nominal value. Next, the nominal value or the face value, the original value of the share was 100. Now the market value has become 50. Is the company under profit or loss? At loss. So you have to tell market value is less than nominal value. We call at loss or at discount, at loss. The other word we call it as at discount. These are the three things. Make a note of this. Write nominal value as original value or the face value. That is when we start a company, the investors will, the founders of the company will quote students. So nominal value is also known as face value or original value. Market value is once the company has started. This is before starting. Before starting. Once the company started. Once the company has started, we call it as market value. And these are the three scenarios: at profit, at par, at loss, or discount. First, I'll teach you a few calculation in this. First, make a note of this: face value and market value. Okay, next, face value, nominal value will never change. Like this. Okay, the nominal value before starting a company, students, if 100 rupees is one share, this value will never change. It is fixed. This will never change. Market value will keep on fluctuating. Market value keeps on fluctuating according to the company's performance. So today I'll just explain, give you all formulas. Tomorrow we'll start solving. At profit, or the other word is at premium. Write this, premium. At loss we also call at discount. The other word is discount. Is it clear, students? Did you understand all these things? At par, at loss, at profit. Now I gave an example of institute. If I have to start institute, just imagine It's next to SFX. I have to open a building. It's next to SFX. So people who are nearby can invest in my shares, right? They come, they look at the building and they can invest in the shares. Okay. Those who are staying far or those who are staying abroad or other countries, they'll just get to know about my institute online. So they can't come have a look, students. They can register online. They can buy my company shares online. I can telecast it in online. This process in buying in online, the transaction which happens online, is known as share market. Okay. Those who come to offline, it's different. Those who where the shares get sold or they buy, that transaction whichever happens in online, we call it as share market. Share market. The other word for share is known as stock market. The other word for share is stock. Share and stock, the meaning is same. Share market or stock market. Okay, even in advertise you would have seen. Have you seen this up and down, increase and decrease in advertisements? Yeah, those who know about the share market or stock market, you just Google once, you'll get this line, students. Line. This shows increase and decrease in the company performance. All-time low and all-time high is average value. They take average value. Even now, students, you go put Flipkart share market. There's a website share market. You put Flipkart, Amazon. Now it is all-time high because high sales are happening in Flipkart, Amazon. Even people can buy shares. They'll be selling shares. You can invest in that. You can invest. You'll get good returns. Okay, that is a different topic. For now, these two things. Next one. Face value is done. Share. Now at premium, at par, and at loss, we'll do some few calculation. Nominal value is equals to 100. A person wants to buy 50 shares, students. 50 shares. How much he has to invest? What should be his investment? If one value, what's one value of the share? 100. How much he wants to buy? So what's his investment? 100 into 50. So total he has to invest 5,000. This is before the company starts or after the company starts? Yeah, before the company starts. The reason is, look here, nominal value. Okay. Imagine the company started, it is doing well. Market value. Market value is 150. Is it increasing or decreasing? Increasing. So is market value at premium or at par or below? At premium. It is 150. So now I'll ask you all a question. The nominal value is 100. Okay. So shares at premium of rupees 20. What do you mean by this, students? Shares at premium of rupees 20 meaning. Premium is profit or loss? Premium. Profit of rupees 20. How much is it increasing? 20. So starting, what was the value? 100. Now at premium, how much is it increasing? 20. So what is the market value now? 120. This is the meaning of at premium. At premium of rupees 20. First thing, they'll give you rupees value. Rupees. Okay. If not, they'll give you percentage value. Shares at premium of 10%. Premium is what? Increase or decrease? Increase. Increase of how much percent? 10%. 10% on this nominal value. So market value will be this 100 plus 10% of 100. 10 divided by 100 into 100. So whenever percentage is given, write 10 divided by 100. Okay, so how much is 10%? First you have to calculate the 10%, students. 100 and 100 gets cancelled. 10% is 10. So you get 100 plus 10. What's the total value? Market value now? 110. This is known as premium of 10%. So you'll have only two types of calculation. One, directly they'll give you rupees calculation, or they'll give you percentage calculation. This is premium. Don't write anything. First concentrate. First listen. Starting 1 or 2 classes, it will be confusing, students. This chapter is like that. After that, it's very easy to solve. Now, nominal value is 100 at discount of rupees 30. What do you mean by discount of rupees 30? Loss or profit? Discount meaning loss. So what will be the market value? 100 minus 30. So what's the current value, students? 7. So if I am the owner, if Flipkart is not doing well, if I am the owner of Flipkart, if it is not doing well, I'll sell it for 70, students. I'll sell it for 70. Okay, because my company is going under loss, I want more people to buy the shares. So it is rupees 70. Okay, or they'll give you like this at discount of 10%. Percentage question. Discount of 10%. So market value will be, take this nominal value 100. If it is discount, what you have to do? Subtract. Okay, subtract. Don't put 10 here. 10% of 100. 10% is 100. Okay, if you're getting confused, I'll take 20%. So discount of 20%. The discount of 20 meaning actual value is 100. Keep it as it is. In this 100, you have to subtract. Discount meaning is subtract 20%. If it is 20%, 20 divided by 100 into nominal value 100. 100 and 100 gets cancelled. 20 minus 100 minus 20 is how much? 80. So at present, the market value is 80, students. 80. This is known as discount, premium, at par. The middle one is at par. At par is no difference. If market value, nominal value is 100, market value is also 100. That is known as at par. These are the 3 types of calculations you get. Just go through this. If you want, you write it in your own words, or just go through this, students. At premium, at discount, and at par. And remember, face value, nominal value will never change. It is fixed. Market value will keep changing. This is the example. I gave an example, Flipkart. Next year it will do well, 2028 it won't do. So market value will keep fluctuating. Okay, in both the scenarios, I'll ask you a question. In both the scenarios, before the company started, students, if I want to buy 10 shares, each share is how much? Each share is rupees 100. If I want to buy 10 shares, how much I have to pay? Or if I want to buy 20 shares, how much I have to pay? 20 into 100 is how much? 2000. So my original investment is how much? 2000. So the company is doing well. How much is each share now? Each share is 110. I'll be still having 20 shares with me, right? I still have 20 shares with me. Starting, I invested only 2000. Okay, starting, I invested 2000. I still have the 20 shares with me. Okay, I still have the 20 shares with me. 20 into 110, students. So 0022. If the company is doing well, 2020 into 110. 2200. So this will be my value. So how much is my profit? Can you tell my profit, students? Yes. No, that is not profit. That's the total value which I have. My profit will be around 200. That's my profit which I have. So starting, I invested. My investment was 2000. Now the entire value of the share is 2200, my profit is 200. If it was under loss, students, 80. If it is under loss, I still have 20 shares. It is under loss. Each share is 80. 0, 0. 8 twos are 16. So starting I invested 2000. Now I have only 1600. How much did I lose? How much did I lose? I lost 400. This is how shares stock market and process happens. Sometimes there is increase, sometimes there is decrease. If it increases, you'll get 200 profit. If there is loss, minus 400. Fine. So from the chapter's name, shares and dividend, I explained what is shares, what is market value, what is nominal value, and market value. It's of three types: at premium, at discount, at par. Okay. One more thing: nominal value will never increase or decrease, students. Nominal value is fixed. Okay, nominal value is fixed. Market value keeps changing. Nominal value is fixed. Market value will keep fluctuating or changing. Changing or fluctuating. And this market value depends on three types. At premium. At premium meaning you can take it as positive or profit. Next it at par. At par is not under loss or profit. That is market value will be equal to nominal value. Okay, neutral. We can call it as neutral. Next one is at discount. At discount we also call it as loss, negative. Okay, negative, and that is market value will be less than nominal value, loss. If you observe stock market, whenever it increases, the color will be green. I will see that lines increase and decrease. When it is decreasing, which color? Red. Yeah, if you want, you observe increase and decrease. Okay, today it will increase, tomorrow it will decrease. Even gold, students, gold. After this class, you just Google and check stock market of gold, current gold price. You can see this increase and decrease. Green is always market value at premium. Last 2 or 3 months back, there was war, right? There was war between this one, US and Saudi, Middle East country. During that war, all the commodities, all the stock market fell down. It fell. It was increasing. All of a sudden, it fell to the lowest point. So when it is going down, it is in red. The color will be red. When it is increasing, it will be green. So when it is going down, you have to consider negative, loss or discount. If it is going top, it is doing well at premium. So there are three more concepts in this. Three important. Two we have done. Okay. So I told you what is nominal value, market value, and what is number of share. Number of share is your wish. If a company has 100 share, you can buy 50 shares, 60 shares, how much ever you want. They'll set a target. I mean limit, not target, limit. You can buy how much ever you want. These are the three things we have done today. There are a few more things I have to explain. Dividend. What is dividend? And what is annual income? Investment. Okay, dividend, annual income, and investment. Once we complete this, we'll start solving questions tomorrow. Okay, so shares and dividend will continue 7 o'clock. Tomorrow is it holiday? Tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Friday is holiday, right? So Friday I'll be conducting morning, students. Morning or afternoon I'll complete. So Friday no class in the evening, it's in the morning. Attend tomorrow at 7 o'clock. We'll continue with what time? What time? What time is it? Okay, let me know tomorrow. You check and let me know tomorrow. 10 o'clock, 10 or 10:30 I'll conduct. All morning. Just ask it. It's a 10 to mostly 10 or 10:30 I'll start, students, on Friday. Tomorrow it's 10:30 to, yes. Can tell 10:30 to 11, maximum till 11:30 I'll contact. You can. And Thursday, tomorrow will continue 7 to 8 shares and dividend. You all can leave, students. Those who want to stay for trigonometry, you all can stay. Others can leave.